From the Philippine Daily Inquirer, this is InqCast, the news you need to know today.
Hey there, Philippines. I'm Francis Ochoa with some of the day's top stories. Boxing fans may have seen the last of Manny Pacquiao on the ring. The 8th Division champion looked his age on Saturday in Las Vegas after losing to Cuban Yordenis Ugas via unanimous decision at T-Mobile Arena. Ugas stunned the boxing world when he hammered out a clinical victory to retain his World Boxing Association welterweight super title. The judges saw it a bit close. Dave Moretti and Steve Westfeld scored it 116 to 112, while Patricia Moore's Harmon scored it 115 to 113, all in favor for the Cuban, who at 35 years old was the younger fighter on the ring. The 42-year-old Pacquiao was the aggressor early, but clearly no longer had the bounce and lateral movement that used to allow him to exploit angles. Pacquiao hinted at retirement after the match. Meanwhile, here's a public service announcement for bus and jeepney drivers. The Philippine National Police will strictly enforce safety protocols on public utility vehicles in the National Capital Region Plus area, warning drivers they would take the blame for violations by their passengers. PNP Chief Guillermo Eleazar noted reports of blatant violations of minimum public health safety standards on passenger jeepneys and buses in the NCR Plus area. He directed the PNP Highway Patrol Group and police personnel assigned at quarantine control points to issue temporary operator's permit, official violators receipt, and traffic citation tickets to non-compliant PUV operators and drivers in Metro Manila and the provinces of Bulacan, Laguna, Rizal, and Cavite. In our main story, Health Secretary Francisco Duque III on Sunday called on hospitals and the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation to continue discussions to iron out their worsening dispute. Duque hopes the two sides reached an understanding before the expiration of the PhilHealth accreditation of hospitals in December 2021. Duque said PhilHealth is having a continuing dialogue with the hospitals to resolve issues such as the temporary suspension of payment of claims that was made public on August 20. PhilHealth had justified the circular as a fraud control measure after the agency was investigated for its 153.7 billion pesos in losses from 2013 to 2018. And those are just some of the day's headlines. For the full stories and for more balanced news and fearless views, grab a copy of the Inquirer at your favorite newsstands or subscribe to Inquirer Plus by visiting plus.inquirer.com.ph.
And that's today's InqCast from the Philippine Daily Inquirer.